Our top focus this morning, it's been a fortnight of controversies for the BJP and there's no end to the barrage of scams its front women appear to be involved in. However, the party has chosen to maintain a studied silence in the face of damning charges and documentary evidence. From Rajasthan to Delhi to Maharashtra, the chorus for resignations of BJP's most influential and experienced women leaders is growing. Maharashtra Minister Pankaja Munde appears to be cornered by the anti-corruption branch over in Jaipur. Vasundhara Raje's only defence appears to be countering the media. In Delhi, Sushma Swaraj has chosen to brazen out the quid pro quo charges being levelled against her. Even Smriti Irani, who's involved in a degree row, has ducked straight questions from the media. On Thursday, the Prime Minister, who's been conspicuously silent as his party faces a slew of scams at the state and central levels, tweeted about the anniversary of the emergency. The big question, though, can the BJP find a way out of its compounding problems? Let's take you through some of those tweets that the Prime Minister put out on Thursday as his party leaders face fire from the opposition over various controversies. Modi tweeted on the occasion of the 40th anniversary of the emergency imposed by the Indira Gandhi government, calling it one of India's darkest periods. Modi says that the then political leadership trampled over our democracy. The question we're asking, what about the silence on his own team's wrongdoings? Is the Prime Minister actually upholding democratic ideals that he's propagating on Twitter? In his next tweet, the Prime Minister congratulates the efforts of those who resisted the clampdown to ensure, and I quote, our democratic fabric is preserved. We'd like to ask a parallel question of the government in power. Does the brazening out of tainted ministers also preserve our democratic fabric? A day after the Congress brandished documentary evidence against Vasundhara Raje showing that she signed papers to help Lalit Modi, there appears to be a simmering wedge within the BJP over giving the Rajasthan Chief Minister a long rope. Arun Jaitley and Nitin Gadkari are among prominent leaders who are backing her, but a section within the BJP feels that the party's image and the Prime Minister's credibility will be dented unless decisive action is taken. Conspicuously, the Prime Minister hasn't revealed his stand on the scandal. Raje's defence is a claim that she never appeared in court as a witness for the former IPL Commissioner. Raje says that she signed the documents as Lalit Modi's friend. The Chief Minister alleges several businessmen, lawyers and editors of news organisations also signed on as witnesses. Raje claims that she and Lalit Modi were being hounded by the Congress government. As the Congress launches an all-out attack on the BJP, the party could be staring at bigger trouble if heads were to roll. According to sources, Raje has claimed support of a majority of local MLAs. In fact, let's take you through the BJP top brass's attempts to firefight its government's worst controversies till date. The Prime Minister himself is mum on the allegations that his ministers are facing. The BJP chief says he's spoken enough and has nothing more to say. The Finance Minister has been most vocal in his support of both Sushma Swaraj and Vasundhara Raje. Arun Jaitley has even gone on to the extent of saying that no one in his party has a tainted record, while the Home Minister has ruled out resignations at the top level. Let's get a word from India Today's Jugal Purohit, who's with us live this morning from the national capital. Jugal, now pressure increasingly mounting on the BJP to act against Vasundhara Raje. The Chief Minister is expected in Delhi today.
That's right, Simi. That's in connection with the Niti Aayog meeting which is slated for tomorrow, and we are given to understand that Vasundhara Raje Scindia will be coming to Delhi by today evening. However, notwithstanding that, just look at the developments that are taking place. While the Congress is trying hard to sustain its attack on her position, on the other side, Venkaiah Naidu, Arun Jaitley, Rajnath Singh, Nitin Gadkari, practically the topmost ministers that you can think of in the Narendra Modi cabinet have come out and told you in as many words that there is nothing wrong whatsoever and that there will be no change. So it seems, at least for now, that notwithstanding what we've just reported vis-a-vis the RSS's stand on the entire issue, that it's denting the Prime Minister's personal popularity, it seems that the government's decision is that they will brazen it out. Of course, the only price to pay, apart from what they do, the brickbats that they receive in the months from now on, will also be the monsoon session. How does it pan out till then remains to be seen. Very interestingly, Simi, yesterday Vasundhara Raje's office put out a press note. Her office, in a sense, gave out to the media a statement of sorts, which spoke about several options like parading MPs, having the support of more than 100 MPs, and then went on to say that all of these are wrong. Now, if one is to understand, and many are interpreting it that way, that perhaps that's a signal which is coming in from Rajasthan to anyone in the BJP who may even consider asking Vasundhara to step down, that there is the support of the MLAs which she enjoys. And remember, Rajasthan was a state which went in for elections with Vasundhara Raje declared as the chief ministerial candidate, unlike what has been happening after Prime Minister Modi won the general elections. In most campaigns, it's Narendra Modi's face which has won them the votes, but in Rajasthan, before the general elections, it was Vasundhara Raje Scindia's face which won them the votes. So there is this slight posturing which is taking place, which must not go unnoticed whatsoever, that in case everything else fails, then there is that local sentiment that here is a popularly elected chief minister and she's not committed a crime and that she should not be asked to go. So that's what's taking place right now. BJP, as I said, the top leaders coming out in her defense, but the RSS has made it clear that this is hurting the Prime Minister himself. It's not about the BJP or the government. What will the BJP do remains to be seen.
Jugal, thanks so much for that update. Jugal, putting this entire story in perspective for us, explaining to us how there are no charges of corruption against Vasundhara Raje, but the charge of impropriety is something that the RSS feels could hurt the Prime Minister's image if he doesn't act against these ministers. As Vasundhara Raje digs in her heels in the face of damning revelations, the BJP could be facing pressure from its ideological mentor, the RSS, to act against Raje. Exclusive information with Mail Today reveals that the majority view within the RSS is that Raje must step down to make way for BJP Vice President Om Mathur. Sangh seniors are reportedly debating the date so as to cause least damage. The RSS believes that the BJP must maintain its policy of zero tolerance against corruption. However, the RSS seems to be strongly backing Sushma Swaraj and HRD Minister Smriti Irani. Sources say Swaraj and Irani have not committed any act tantamount to corruption, according to the RSS. But Raje clearly has lost the Sangh's trust. As the BJP finds itself sinking further and further in the scam quicksand, let's analyze why the current predicament is a lose-lose situation for the party. If the BJP does not sack Vasundhara Raje, the Congress and the opposition parties would continue their offensive. If it does sack Raje, calls would emerge for more heads to roll. In both scenarios, the opposition would demand answers from the Prime Minister himself. Either way, the government faces a stormy monsoon session of Parliament, with the opposition gearing to attack it on the basis of fresh controversies. The party needs to formulate a fresh strategy to evade the constant glare of the media and may find that it has nowhere to...